So the story goes that Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are very, very concerned about exactly what happens in the future regarding their titles. And of course, there's lots and lots of speculation. And as I often point out, chums, there's a lot of things that you have to go through in order to activate these sort of things. Prince William, His Royal Highness the Prince of Wales, can be very angry, and rightly so, many say, behind the scenes. But there's a bigger issue, there's a bigger problem behind that, story. But of course, over in the land of Montecito, there is one person that truly loves to poke the fire, make sure that she gets some attention, and more importantly, points out that, well, she is not going away, and she's going to be the thorn in the side of the Prince and Princess of Wales for many, many years to come. And also, many suggest that the weakness of her husband, the former royal known as the Duke of Sussex, well, simply enables it. As ever, let me explain. Hi, good to see you. Nice to see you today. You all right? I'm all right. Thank you so much. Thank you as ever also for your lovely comments regarding the breakfast stuff. I'm with many of you when you're saying about protein. Quite agree, the eggs, the bacon, the beans, the hash browns, the mushrooms, tomatoes. I mean, you could pile it on, couldn't you? But absolutely, I think if you're kind of active and you're running around, I think you do burn it off. It's all very well, isn't it, these things when they say, have this and you'll feel great. I'll tell you what I tried, just share this with you. Yes, I saw it online, right? This guy, one of these nutritionists, a raw egg, I know, sort of milk, a full banana, some seeds, and then blend it all up together. Oh, a bit of spinach. Not bad. But I wasn't full, but you know what I'm saying? Not bad. Yes, keep them coming. I'd love to know, are there any better filling breakfasts on these autumnal winter mornings? Love to know your thoughts as ever, chums. Always fun to read them. Let's get back to your royal story of the day. This is going to be the bane, literally, in Prince William's side. Meghan Markle is a nuisance. You can dress it up any way you want, but she's just a bane. And the bottom line is, each and every time, do you remember earlier this year, she faked this, I didn't realise, and she's using the HRH title. It might not mean anything, and it really doesn't mean anything to the rest of the world. People know her as Meghan Markle, failed entrepreneur, former soap actress. It doesn't matter. Nobody, if you ask anybody over here in England and you go, who's that? Meghan Markle. Nobody says the Duchess of Sussex or anything. There is no royal respect in that way. But as you know, earlier this year, she utilised the HRH titles by sending out gift boxes to people. And of course, certain people would be confused. Others just snigger behind the scenes because the real people, like the Anna Wintours, know that she's not allowed to use this. They would never refer to her in that title in a feature in Vogue or whatever. But, Meghan is that dim, she sort of thinks that they will. The masses will eventually start to call her Princess Meghan, you see. If, of course, the titles go away, he or she then can be called Princess Henry. So really, either way, would they say Henry? Would they say Meghan? It's a mess. They have brought a lot of problems, as we all know, to the British monarchy. Where this is interesting for me, though, is recently Meghan released yet another video. I mean, they're endless, aren't they? The candle, the spreads or whatever. Nobody's buying, right? Because ultimately we're all at a cost of living drive. And as I've told you, even if they gave me this free, the jam is tastier from Lidl. Good price, absolutely tastes of bilberry and blackberry and all of that. Why would you just want to get a fancy box for somebody you have no connection with? And even celebrities are shunning it this time around. Nobody's holding the champagne up or anything like that. Nobody's interested. That boat has sailed. But in the sort of background of this video, what you see is Meghan's cipher on her own notepad, her own notebook. However, it goes even further than that, because according to ex-staff members, Meghan, and I kid you not, and as ever I have to say allegedly, but you know this, and you know this, Meghan, right? She actually has towels and dressing gowns with the cipher and the HRH on. Right, absolutely. And what's fascinating about this is, again, one would suspect there can't be that many visitors inside the Montecito home. I don't necessarily see her as a social animal, despite her suddenly finding this friend from when she was 17. You get the picture. But also, the people that know her and know the true background to royalty will know that this is farcical, because is it there? Do they want them to take a picture? Does she want it to leak out? Clearly, Meghan loves playing mind games, and this is what this sort of stuff is. She's pointing out to William, you don't want to keep, you want to take my title away. I'm bigger than that. I'm an icon. I'm a person that people will just simply follow. You can't beat me. What do you think, though, to that? What could William do? And more importantly, does anybody really take this sort of stuff seriously? Or all, even her friends now laughing behind her back? I'd love to know your thoughts. As ever, please comment, share, and of course, be respectful. Neil Sean, Kensington, London.